Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Envy, and today we're watching the season finale of The Summer Hikaru Died. It's episode 12, and I can't believe we're actually here. I can't believe it's gonna be over. I'm gonna really miss this show. I'm gonna miss Yoshiki and Hikaru. I can't wait for more news on season 2. I hope it comes out next year. I mean, probably not in the first half, but hopefully in the second half, right? I don't know if that's enough time, but I hope. Maybe it's already in production, right? We don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing as well as you can be, taking care of yourselves as much as you can, staying safe. And yes, of course, we need a recap for episode 11, right? Quite a few things happened, right? So PC Yoshiki and his dad finally have a conversation about what exactly the Indo sin was, right? The Indo family sin. So we saw Yoshiki since he was a kid. He's always rooted for the monsters, right? He wanted monsters and humans to get along. We see Yoshiki's dad finally talk about the sin, right? So what actually happened was that the Indo family ancestor that we saw flashes of, right? Saw glimpses of. What he lost his wife to the disease that was running rampant through their region, and what he did was he trekked up the mountain. He offered up his wife's head and asked the god to bring her back to life, and in exchange he would bring them anybody else's head except for anyone from the Indo family, right? Lovely. So yes, of course, I suppose the monkey's paw curled and a third of the village died. His wife did come back to life, but only for that night and only as a living head. His wife, who was actually Hichi-san, right? She suffered a lot and she died that very night. So, and a third of the village still died in very horrific ways, different, very awful ways. And yes, so we see that Hikaru's dad, Kohei, actually wanted to put a stop to the rituals, right? He did not want to pass it down to his son, and he fought with the elders about it, and then afterwards he mysteriously disappeared. And Yoshiki's dad seems to think it's not really an accident. So, the elders had been acting very shady. The older people that we saw in the beginning as well, right? So, I don't know. Could they have really murdered him? But yeah, we have seen that Kohei did tell Hikaru about all this, right? So what exactly was going on there? If he's already told Hikaru about it, but were they practicing it? Oh God, practicing. But yes, we also saw Yoshiki and his dad are actually very similar, especially, how when Yoshiki's dad lost his best friend, he also his world went dark, right? I don't he hasn't been coping very well, especially I mean if it really was a murder. So yeah, now there's a lot of questions here, right? Where most of them being asked by Yoshiki, right? The disease that was it was there long before there was any mention, I think, of Nonki-sama, right? It was always there, or but the thing is, the disease actually stopped after a third of the village died. So it was like the impurities that were causing the disease were actually purified in a way. So he was wondering, there's just a lot of questions, right? And then we also see that he sees a sketch of, um, in an art book, right? I think it looked like a Christian art book, I'm not sure. And he saw a sketch of what looked like Hikaru's, like his blob form, right? His alien form. So it was called Sketch of Gehenna? Gehenna? I don't know how to say it. But yes, again, that can mean a number of different things: valley of slaughter, place of divine punishment, or a place or like a state of misery, like just not great things, right? So yeah, the thing is, now towards the end of the episode, that's when things went even more downhill. That's when Hikaru actually ended up losing control, and right, he was chasing Yoshiki, basically almost like hunting him down. Thankfully, he came to his senses and he was very horrified by what he nearly did. Yoshiki tried his best to excuse it, but it was actually really sad to see, right? He tried his best to just tell him, okay, it's okay, nothing happened. But Hikaru was, of course, rightfully horrified, as Yoshiki should have been, but it's very, very complicated, right? So Hikaru then actually went to Rie and they had a whole conversation. And Hikaru is now wondering if him going back to the mountain would be the better choice here, or the right choice, right, for everyone's safety, especially Yoshiki's, especially since after, like, with the mixing, Yoshiki's in even more danger. So yeah, we also got a glimpse of Iori, Rie-san, right? And then we also saw that Rie was visited by the lady from the company who works with Tanaka. I mean, my theory is going strong, but I'm not sure about the age. I'm really not sure how old Tanaka is or how old Rie's son is supposed to be, right? Since her daughter is still in school. So I'm not quite sure about the timeline of all these events. So yes. Now, okay. Oh, I'm so nervous about today's episode. I really don't know how it's gonna end. Right? Hikaru seems to really believe that him going back would help, but then Ria did tell him that, it might not actually fix things. So I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna end. But regardless, I'm really looking forward to it. And also not because it's gonna be over afterwards. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the episode. I was kind of hoping that today's episode would be longer, since it's the finale.
俺はもうお前と一緒には帰るんだ。
No,
俺がずっとおったと。
but he didn't want to go back.
やだ。やっと君と友達に。
Didn't Hunter x Hunter have a similar arc? I think, was it the Killua, the Zoltic family arc? Oh, what? Actually, no. That's like towards the end of the 2011 version of Hunter x Hunter, right? Where Killua and Gon actually part ways. I'm gonna miss this opening so much. Oh, this show is so, so, so special. Oh yeah, Asako actually saw that. I didn't mention in the recap. Asako saw Hikaru losing control, and then I think she saw him stop as well, and then she like kind of ran away.
8月にクラスの子とプール行く約束してん。やから浮き輪。いいじゃん。浮き輪山下で。
Well, they're eating together.
新しいの。
よしき、調べ物はもう。
Oh, is he?
まだや。もう少し本借りるけど。
Are they healing? Is this gonna be the summer Hikaru died again? Oh. Can like so no can no one else see that mark? Or she's been depressed? Oh no. Who did that? Oh. Did he not pick him up? Well, that would have been a little awkward. 2020, bro. Oh. What's he up to? He's gonna miss his high school experience. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Is Asako gonna run into him? Oh my god, it's like, when you're graduating and you kind of go look at everything else one last time. Hikaru. Oh. What? What?
存在してないんです。
What?
この村が作り上げた架空の神ですよ。イン 人道家の儀式なんて全くの無意味だったんですよ。
But then what is Hikaru?
もっと根本的な原因があったんです。
What?
まあ僕が
An underlying cause.
うまくいけば村人全滅は防ぐ。
By the impurities?
あのさ、やっぱり光やないよね。
Oh my god, don't attack her again.
見てまったんよ。
Bro,
光がいつも
is he gonna tell her? Oh yeah, the voice was so freaky. It was like glitchy.
あさこさ、前からさ、アホやろ。
言わんよ、誰にも。
How come?
光が光やないの怖いし、よしきがそれでもいつも通りにしとるのも。でもね、なんでか今の光のこと。
あさこの耳壊してしもうたのに。
そうや。
あん時はごめん。あさこにはもう何もせんってよしきと約束したから。
本当に人やないよ。
But what is he? Alien. He's an alien.
あ、光はどっかで生きとったりしやんの？
しやん。もうこの体したいんやね。
なんとなく。
Oh. Oh god. Oh. He's learning empathy, guys. Yeah.
そっか。光はこうやってみんなに悲しんでもらうべきやったんや。俺がおるから誰もこうやって悲しまへん。それは光の願い通りやけど、もし俺がおらんかったら、よしきはみんなと一緒に悲しんで
Instead of grieving alone.
苦しくなかったんかな。そしたらみんなで前向いて
He
ち
has.
ゃんと大学のこととか
He's
考えて
learning.
もしく過ごせたんかな。
You know, working through all this.
なんか悪いことしとったんやな。ごめんな。
Doing all what? He's not gonna erase her memory, is he?
カオルちゃんも早うお嫁さんになって元気な赤ちゃん産まんとな。
Bro.
まだ学校行っとらんのやって。
はい。
Who are these?
無理していかんでも女の子やしな。
Oh my god. Oh my god. Who are these people?
いや。
Oh.
光る。どうしたん？今から出かけ。
Oh wow. Oh my god. I love how they do that.
この間のあれごめんな。何回お前に殺されかけたと思っとるん。今さらなんともないわ。
That's not exactly healthy.
見せられ今日誘ってくれて助かった。親戚？
Ugh.
あんままおったら行き詰
Oh,
まって
but if we back for his sister though. Wow.
気持ちようわかる。俺にも居場所があるはずやって思いたい。
Dude, oh my god, this is so. Oh my god, this is amazing. I love that. I love that so much. Oh, this is from the ending song.
これんする。カオル浮き輪って言ってたんやろ？いや、一番可愛いなって言うとったし。カオルプール行く友達できた。
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes he says things and it's just like, it's so human. But he's not human. No, but like, it's like he's learning empathy. How did he forget them?
願いを叶えるって話。
Oh.
何でも願いを叶えてやれる。屋敷、見て。ダンス。だいぶ慣れたな。ミンチ、ミンチ。
Oh. Deserved.
今から海行かん？一回くらい見ときたいね。
Is Yoshiki gonna start suspecting something's up? Oh, Tanaka. Are they on the same train? Or is he tracking them? Wow.
すげえ。でっか。海やべえ。
It's so beautiful. I wanna go here too. Wow, it's so pretty. Is he actually gonna go back? Surely not. Like, what's gonna happen in season 2 then? Oh God, what? Don't. No way. He's the bigger predator.
歌詞のさこの胸を踊る熱いやん
Yeah, I kind of missed that. You know, they were singing it in the beginning of every episode.
静かに
Let's go.
引き寄せてごらん
歌詞が全然ちゃう。
確かに話してみてごらん過ぎ去った
Oh,
花見は戻ら
Yoshiki's so soft. He's just so soft-hearted. It's like they really went all out for this episode. Oh,
誰も悲しまなければええのに
oh,
よしきを一人にさせたないそういう願いを叶えたからこうなった
oh,
でも悪い
oh.
その願いは多分俺山に戻ろうと思うね
But he doesn't want. He really does not want to. Oh God.
最近よしきを襲ってしまうのはさ多分俺の本性が出たからやね自分の空っぽな部分を埋めたくて魂が欲しくなる
The heads.
わからんよなもともとこういう存在なんやと思うでも屋敷は殺したないから
ちょっと待て。
He really did not see this coming at all. He's been acting weird all day.
平和になるはず
無理やろ、あかんやろ。何のために必死で調べて。
バケモンはおらんくなって人として生きていくんや
お前、ここにいたんやろ。そうやないの。俺に渡した半分はどうすんの。
Oh.
知らへん俺が。
He's just gonna stay there forever, is what he's planning. Oh, Yoshiki's being so aggressive, but he has to be assertive here, right? He has to be assertive.
島まで俺や。
ヒカルはさスイカが好きやったけど俺はアイスが一番好きやしかもガチガチくんやなくて多分俺のが猫好き
Oh,
ヒカルは勉強嫌いやったけど
oh.
まあできへんのやけどな
I feel like the animation is a little extra. It has a little extra oomph. Oh no. Oh, Yoshiki's gonna have a meltdown.
ほんまに楽しかったお前にとってはヒカルの代わりやったかもしれんけど
I-
こんな俺に
He wasn't because he's so different
俺は
from Hikaru.
ヨシキが大好きや
Oh,
この気持ちは恋でも友情でもないんやろなきっと人間のどの感情とも違う
yeah. It's just on and oh my god, Yoshiki's like. Bro, he's giving Attack on Titan right now.
じゃで
It's truly how I
光
feel.
がなくてバケモンの俺の
Oh my god, he can't say all this and leave.
バケモンは
Who's the monster here?
俺や。自分自身をずっと隠してきた。やからこいつが救われてほしいって。お前とおると
Be with you
俺も
says.
救われるから。
Oh, he can be himself.
結局ただのエゴやん。俺は光のため、村のためって責任転嫁してやけになって。違う。
Oh my
代
god.
わりとかちゃう。お前諦めとるだけやろ。前向きにとか今さら押し付けてくんな。
Oh,
光の選択はお前のために
oh my
頑
god.
張ってきたと思っとんねん。俺とは違う。
俺やって帰りたないわ
Oh.
何のために今まで
Oh my god.
いやいや
This is so freaky.
だからもうええって言うたらや山に帰るんやからって
Very raw.
ないわ。
This is such a raw moment.
バケモンから解放されてお前にとってもええことや
Anika, what are you doing?
俺もバケモンや。普通になれやんくていっつも
Is he stalking them?
自分をバレやんように隠して生きとる。
Oh.
光が人殺しやとしてもお前と光と一緒に
Oh my god. Is this how it's ending? Are you kidding me? How long has it been? No. Oh my god, he's on his knees, guys. Yoshiki, get up.
代わりなんかやないよ。
That's true. He's not a replacement.
お前に消えてほしないだけ
Oh
の
my god.
なんやそうやったんかそうかもう今さら
What?
言われてもさ
Oh my god. Oh, guys, this moment. Oh my god, I cannot. He didn't answer. Hikaru, are you gonna stay or not?
家に持って帰らんと薫がなぜ
Oh my god, Yoshiki is literally on his knees, like begging. Hikaru! Hikaru! I need to stop shouting. It's like 5 a.m.
屋敷の方がガキやな
Oh, that's. You know, I can't believe. Is it over? What was Tanaka doing there? He was just watching them brawl. That's so funny. Could he hear them? Oh my god, I need to see that last scene again. Oh my god. Oh, he got it. He's not. He doesn't have a sword, does he? Oh my god. Why are they doing this to me? You can't just end it like that. Oh my god. I need to watch that scene again. This is so sad. Oh my god. He needs therapy so bad. He's always said that they've been different, but I don't know. He's never outright said this, right? Just don't want you to disappear on me. Oh my god. I don't know how to describe how I feel about this. I mean, yeah, how are you supposed to leave after all this? He's literally on his knees. He's still not answering. He still wants to keep him safe. I mean, they love each other, right? Not in a romantic way or anything. It's just how is it on like a soulmate level almost? Is that how how you would describe it? You're even more of a brat than I am. Oh my god. This is, I don't know how to put into words how I feel about this last scene. It's just so raw. Like it really like reaches right into your chest, like right to your heart. Oh my god. Okay. 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 As much as I immediately want to start yapping about that last scene, let's like get through the rest of the episode first, and then we can yap about it, right? So, oh my god, because this episode was so good. I can literally rewatch it 5 more times right away. Damn, they did a really, really good job with this. But okay, yes. So we start with Yoshiki's family. They're all eating together, right? They're having breakfast together. Seems like they're starting to heal. His dad still had his back to the mom, but I don't know what the deal there is. But you know, at least they're all together. They're interacting. Okay. Then we saw Hikaru's High School Musical moment, right? That really reminded me of I think High School Musical when they were all graduating or something. I don't know, I can't remember, but for some reason that's what it was giving, but sadder, right? He really went like he went through everything, and he really did just does not want to go, but that's how, that's, I feel like that's how you see that he's made so much progress. He's learned empathy. He cares about other people's safety. He cares about especially Yoshiki's safety, of course, right? It's like it's kind of a selfless choice, right? He's going against his nature. He's acknowledging his nature, right? That he has been attacking Yoshiki. He doesn't trust himself, and he's making the choice to walk away while he can, right? I can't blame him for that. As much as none of us want that, but I also can't blame him. So yeah, I mean, he's having these thoughts, right? That if he hadn't been there, and everyone would have grieved Hikaru, the OG Hikaru together, including Yoshiki, right? Yoshiki, instead of having to deal with everything alone on his own, he could have grieved with everyone else and then had the chance to heal and move on, right? But instead, with like now that Hikaru is here, he never really got that chance. So I don't know. I don't think it would be that simple, but I can see why Hikaru would think that. And also, we saw that Tanaka told Takeda-san that Nonoki-sama was never real. I don't know if he's just making shit up, if he's just lying, But for now, if we choose to believe what he said that Nonki-sama was never real, the ritual was pointless, the god was just made up, then what is Hikaru? He said there was an underlying cause and he's going to do something about it. And we towards the end of the episode we see him walking towards them. He didn't look like he was there to attack them. But I don't know what is it then. I still think he's an alien, not Anaka, Hikaru. Right? Well, anyway, or a demon. Right, okay. So, yeah, we see, I think Hikaru truly, we saw the conversation with Asako, right? That, she finally knows the truth. She started grieving, that I kind of gave him the thought that that could have been Yoshiki with everyone else's support as well. And she wiped away her tears. I don't know, seemed very empathetic, but at this end, I don't know, it kind of, well, did he erase her memories? I don't know. It kind of felt like he did. He was kind of implying that, but I don't know, maybe not. Maybe there's no point since he's gonna be leaving anyway, or at least he was planning on leaving anyway. Right? So we see, okay, yeah, so, oh God, the shitty relatives. That pissed me off so bad, I can't. I mean, all of us can relate, but oh, those things they were saying, I mean, you hear them all the time, right? You hear them all the time, but they don't piss me off any less, no matter how many times I hear them. It's just as infuriating. But yeah, thankfully Hikaru rescued Yoshiki from that. I do feel bad for his sister. But anyway, I do feel like they really went extra hard this episode for the animation, especially the train journey where they used real footage. Oh my God, I loved how they do that. I want everyone to see the show, and they've done such an amazing job with this, and it's just so special, and just also really amazing to watch, right? It changes something in your brain. So yeah, we see Tanaka was actually tracking. How is he tracking them? Using what? What is he using to track them? But anyway, he followed them to the beach. But and it was so funny. It's like he arrived and they were just brawling, and he was just like, wow, amazing. Very cinematic. Is that the word? Very dramatic. But that's also a weird moment with the snake and Hikaru, right? It was almost like a resonance, like with their eyes. Is he reptilian in nature? I don't know, but yeah, the snake left, of course. The snake knows better. And yeah, Hikaru also ended up telling Yoshiki about the OG Hikaru's wish, right? That he didn't want anyone to be sad and he didn't want Yoshiki to be alone, and that's why he was there. Can he turn down requests? Is my question. Right? Hikaru has this weird thing when someone is like, even like attempting or implying that there's gonna be a request made. He gets all weird. Is he capable of turning down requests? I'm really curious. Right? So he mentioned that he keeps trying to fill up the empty parts of himself, right? And I'm guessing was that the souls, like the heads that were offered up to him, that he's feeling the absence of? But yeah, he's afraid he's gonna end up hurting Yoshiki more than I mean, he hasn't quite hurt him, but I mean, you could say that like with the mixing that's been done, that has hurt Yoshiki already, right? Maybe just not. We just can't see it much. But yeah, so he wants Yoshiki to heal. He wants him to move on and have a happily ever after, right? That's where I feel like he's turning away from his nature. He's choosing to be selfless. He's trying to put Yoshiki and everyone else's safety first over what he himself wants, right? He wants to stay very badly, but. And he said, thank you. Like, he just, he said, spending time with you has been so much fun. And he said, I love you. And it's like, that's big, not like in a romantic confession kind of way, but I think that's what Yoshi's also felt, that Hikaru loves him for who he is. He knows most things about him. Yoshi's himself, right? He knows about Yoshiki being attracted to men, and none of that matters to Hikaru, right? And this Hikaru also has become Yoshiki's safe space in a way, right? Even though he like also has attacked him, but in a way is also his safe space. it's so tricky. But yeah, that, and he meant it. He said that, this is how I feel, not Hikaru. This is me, the monster. That's how I feel, that I love you. And oh my God, just it's like it's giving soulmates, right? And again, like I keep having to, I don't want to, like, I don't want to emphasize like, oh, not romantic, not romantic, but it's just, it feels even bigger than just romance, right? Than just romance or friendship. It just again, it's on like a soul like level, or soul level, spiritual level. I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it. So Yoshiki, oh my God, his inner monologue, oh my God, he was having a meltdown, right? Some of his expressions were actually giving Attack on Titan. So he just tells Hikaru that you don't have to be normal. And that moment where he said that you don't have to be normal, right? You could see that there were straight couples in the background, like quote unquote normal families, right? So I think for that, it's just like, how Yoshi tells Hikaru that he doesn't have to be normal. It's also a way to maybe tell himself that he doesn't have to be, quote unquote normal. Although, of course, everyone's normal is completely different, but that's not an easy like place to reach when you're in an environment like this. So yeah, like that's like a thing that he has to struggle with, right? That's something that kind of normal is something that he does not want, something that doesn't apply to him, and he is trying to find a way to be okay with it. Like Hikaru is okay with it, right? So it's like it's also a way for him himself to accept it. I don't know like what his thought process exactly is there, but he said, I'm a monster too. I hide my true self from everyone, and I don't know, like it's just very gut wrenching. It's like, does he think of himself as a monster because he's again not normal, and or just it's like these two. It's like they're two misfits, right? Uh, it's like Hikaru's not human, Yoshiki's not straight. And it's like they just fit together. They can be each other's safe space. Although one of them is way like bigger, way, one of them is not like the other. So, well, or maybe does that only apply to like multiple choices and not just two? But I don't know, one of them is just like Hikaru not being human, but because that's actively, harming others. So, yeah. Oh, and Yoshi did say that I've been selfish all along, right? And like being with you like saves me. And it's this Hikaru, not like just OG Hikaru, and not just because he's in the body of OG Hikaru. It's this Hikaru, the monster, who being with him makes Yoshiki feel safe in a certain way, safe, accepted, right? Loved for who he is. And while there may be a threat to his life, he's willing to accept that, I think, right? And he's also willing to accept the threat to everyone else's life. That's why he was calling him selfish, right? Himself selfish. Like I felt like, oh my God, I like, for me there was like an instinctive like, no, you're not selfish, And he's not an asshole for sure, but he is being selfish, but it's understandable, right? He's okay with him being a killer. He's okay with him being a threat to everyone's safety. He's okay with him being a threat to his own safety. But he doesn't want to lose him. He doesn't want him to disappear. And he's choosing their bond. He's just choosing him over everything else. And yeah, it just, that entire scene was just so raw. The dialogue, their expressions, the animation, it was just, oh my God, I could watch it over and over and over again. I watched it like thrice. I just couldn't help it. So yeah, and he finally admit Yoshiki was literally on his knees, being like, "You can't leave," and he just said it out loud, straight up, that you're not a replacement to me, and it's like a shift in a way. Like it was already there, but it's like it feels more real, like now that it's been said out loud, that it's not about the OG Hikaru anymore, it's about this Hikaru, and he doesn't want him to leave. It's because of who he is to him, and what he means to Yoshiki. Yeah. So a lot of complicated feelings, and of course, Hikaru is like, you finally said this after I decided to go back to the mountain. Like, what am I supposed to do now? How am I supposed to leave? He still didn't really say that I'm not leaving. He's not really answering, because I feel like, again, Yoshiki saying this, Yoshiki admit just after everything, and seeing how much Yoshiki cares about him and loves him, right? I feel like that would just strengthen Hikaru's resolve to leave. But then Yoshiki is also just being begging. So, like, I feel like Hikaru would also give in to that. Like, it would be very hard to say no, right, in the face of that. So, could go either way. But yeah, we saw Tanaka walking to them after having watched the whole thing. It's so weird and funny. He was just there. He was just like the audience. But I really wonder, like, he said he was going to take care of the underlying cause. Like, what is it? What exactly? I mean, can I cope? Can I cope for a moment here and think that he's going to help them fix everything? Oh my God, throat. Yeah, that he's gonna help them fix everything, and he's gonna be on their side, and the god was never real, and I don't know if he can do anything. What's he gonna do? Especially if he's Rie's son, right? We don't know the equation there. Oof. But yeah, beautiful episode. I mean, surely he's not gonna leave, right? Like, what's no, I mean, surely. Maybe they both can just leave town or something. Can he even leave town? Hikaru, like, can he leave? Or would something just pull him back? But then if they both leave, it would be like they would be leaving everyone else at the mercy of the impurities, right? It's the impurities. That's the problem. Oh my God. Where did they come from? Where did you go? Okay, but seriously, where did they come from? I feel like they've been there since. What have they been there since before Nonaki-sama? Or are those impurities the people that died? When Hichi-san was brought back to life. But yeah, I mean, Yoshiki's still doing research. He hasn't given up. I wonder if whatever Yoshiki found out about the sketch of Gehenna? Anyway, I wonder if Tanaka knows about all that as well. And again, we didn't see Rie or the lady from the company. I don't know what's happening there. So I'm just so stressed. But also very happy with how they handled this episode, the final episode. I'm pretty happy with this. I really was not sure what to expect. I was afraid of being disappointed. And I mean, it's like we have been left on a cliffhanger, but also not quite. It's like they're just at a crossroads. But yes, it's just, there are different paths that they can take. So we'll see. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the episode. And yeah, how it's ended. So I can be very, very happy with this. And I can watch it over and over and again. Like, I think it's this, the last the last scene especially, I think just made it for me. It kind of overtook everything else. So yes, this is gonna tide me over until the next season comes out. I mean, I'm gonna read the manga, but only up till here. I don't think I want to be spoiled. Watching this is just so much fun. It's so special. They've done a beautiful job, and I hope they continue. I hope the same team continues. I'm just saying that because of what's happening with One Punch Man. No, no, not this, not the Summer Hikaru died. But yeah. Oh, I'm gonna miss this show so much. Like, it hasn't really sunk in yet that or hasn't sunk in fully that it's actually over. Like, there's no more episodes, right? And then now I need to decide what's gonna replace the shows. I think the other two, Lord of Mysteries and Fragrant Flower, still have, I think, 2 episodes. So we have that. And I think after those two are done, I'm gonna take like a week off to record, to also decide, but also record the next set. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be so, and like I need to sort of let this marinate, right? I need to let the emotions marinate from the summer Hikaru died. Yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna miss this show so much. But you guys, again, thank you so much for being with me on this journey. I hope you also loved and enjoyed the episode and the video, and just yeah, I hope to see you for season 2, hopefully next year. Yes, it's so difficult to say goodbye. Hikaru, don't leave. But anyway, yes, I'm gonna see you for Lord of Mysteries episode 12 after this, and no more Summer Hikaru died. Yes, something else. We'd see. So, yes. Until then, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and thank you so much for watching, you guys. Take care.